this is a first look at a game which we've been working on for about 2 or 3 weeks. Has no name yet, but it's basically a kind of rogue-like type game, like Noita, where you are a character who can cast spells from materials they find around the map with kind of pseudo type physics with like water physics. That's a liquid water. Also kind of everything has a temperature. It's a day night cycle. Your player can jump, hover, fly. That thing there was a power up, but they're not yet implemented, so they don't actually do anything. These are unsprited enemies. There's some test sprites of some slimes over there who will kind of move towards you when you get close, I think. Let's just check. Yep, see, they try and chase you. I've just implemented a new kind of JSON based enemy definition type thing, so you can configure your enemies based on like JSON file. So you set the sprites you want to use, the animations, how often they spawn, in what biomes, what type of AI it uses, all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, the game's basically is basically kind of JSON driven. So we have things like enemy definitions, materials. Some of these aren't yet finished. I haven't implemented gas mixing or alloy recipes, but the plan is when two items are mixed together, they turn into another item, so you can craft more advanced items to using the spells. These are the spell definitions, so I'll show you that in a second. So when you hit tab, you've got this little spell crafting window, so you can grab items which you've picked up, which that's quartz, and I don't know what this is, probably just stone, and that'll create you a weak mana spell. So if you cast it, I haven't fixed that. That sometimes spells can explode if you don't have the right kind of mixing. It's broke the the crystal, which is a bad example. Let's put them two in. So see, it's kind of turned that water to steam, and that's floating up. That will cool down gradually and turn back to water. That's lava, so that will eventually cool down as well, or also spread to its neighbouring tiles. You can kill enemies as well. Look, if I hit him, I don't know where his tile is actually. No, ooh. I don't know where he's colliding with. But yeah, we've got like fog of war based system to reveal more of the map. It's kind of line of sight ish. So if you can see, so you can't see round corners. That's another power up. This water here is kind of falling with gravity. It needs to fall faster, but I'm just kind of optimizing stuff at the moment. As you can see, got materials, kind of stone, so you can actually pick up like this. I know it's a bit fiddly, and then you can place it as well, which is also a bit fiddly because I haven't kind of worked out how to do a good UI for that yet. Also, you notice that it's gone dark in the background, so that's a day-night cycle. At the moment it's night. You can see that each of the tiles has a property down here. This is just debug, of course. Maybe I'll leave it in. But you can see that's an emerald, so that is actually usable in a spell. So you can go to earth spells and then cast them. They fall towards the ground, so yeah, that at the moment the only thing is it heats up the floor, but there's also like freeze combinations, so you can create frozen water, because water freezes as well. I think I've still got a debug key for that. Is it that? Yeah, look, that's freeze. That's boil. Which one is it? No, I can't remember. Yeah, so at the moment it kind of generates kind of a rudimentary kind of cave system for you to explore. You just go quite deep, but the deeper down you go, the better materials spawn. I think these are golems or something. I can't remember. As you can see, it's a bit it's not optimized at the moment, but there you go. What can you expect for a 2 weeks worth of work? You also can drown, but of course there's no water, so you can't, or no large bodies of water at the moment, so you can't drown. Not too sure what else there is to show. We've got an F1 menu, so like remove the fog of war. There you go. Or you can, what is it? Spawn. Oh, there's a help screen. Yeah. So it kind of gives you information about spell crafting. That probably shouldn't happen when you type the H key in the console. But yeah, that's where we are. I'm planning on doing these videos once a week to kind of update you on the progress.